Rod Coronado is an important individual in the animal liberation movement because he's done so many things to bring awareness about the plight of animals. He started Operation Bite Back, which was years of animal liberations, economic sabotage, which really brought forth the atrocities that occur in laboratories to animals in vivisection, fur farms, all kinds of animal exploitation.
It's Earth First in Sabino Canyon, Tuesday morning. We're on top of the hunters. We will not let them move forward without a fight. What has most pushed me to making the decision to engage in direct action has been just knowing that if we do not take action, nobody's going to hear the cries of these animals. Nobody's going to see the destruction of this earth. Nobody's going to hear about what is happening. Here is a father and two sons and two other people. They're shooting prairie dogs, potentially illegally, directly towards and hence over the railroad tracks, which I believe is illegal. So we're here to document that. They don't like being watched. Our sole objective in the campaign that I was convicted for was to prevent the mink farm industry from increasing its efficiency.
Well, when they've bitten you 3 times to hear that neck pop, it feels so good.
Our actions against Michigan State University were also, in our minds, necessary because the fur farm industry was an industry that was completely legal. It had no humane standards. There was no licensing. It was simply an industry that was allowed to self-govern itself, and so of course, in such an atmosphere, there was incredible cruelty. After witnessing the atrocities that I have on fur farms, I had to do everything that I personally could do to stop it. I looked at the industry from the perspective of somebody who had just finished a 1-year undercover investigation of it. I identified half a dozen targets that I thought were crucial to its further propagation, and we neutralized those targets. I would love nothing more than to just rescue animals from places of abuse. But in this capitalist-driven society, just because animals go missing does not mean that they're not going to be replaced. All that a researcher has to do is get on the phone to Charles River and order some more research animals, and they'll be there within a week. So it was because of that that we started employing arson. It's very easy to prevent human fatalities when carrying out direct action. For every direct action that has ever been taken, there are probably half a dozen that were not taken because of the threat to human or animal life. Repeatedly in the last 20 years, I've seen coverage of environmental issues and animal abuse issues only because somebody broke the law and exposed them. The chances of dying in an auto accident are much greater than that being captured doing a hunt sabotage or an animal liberation. And every day we take those risks knowingly and unknowingly, but yet are hesitant to do the risks that matter the most to our conscience and ourselves and our future. I recognize that things that I believe in very likely might take me away from being a father, from being with my son again, and I might have to go back to jail, I might be killed. But that is part of being a warrior. My decision to engage in serious criminal activity was a conscious decision I made as an individual solely because I felt that the consequences were acceptable. If you're not going to risk your life for what you believe in, then what are you going to risk your life for?